Hi, I'm Jen Deco with Hazel and Ruby, and I'm excited today to show you a great project from the Crafternoon collection called the Chalk Art. We have some great designs in this kit, and I'm excited to show you some of the fun things you can do with it. So inside of your kit, you'll find an instruction card, 3 different templates, three pieces of chalk paper, transfer paper, make this easy, chalk pencil, some chalk, and a chalk sharpener. And let me show you how this works. You're going to want to set down your chalk paper, then you're going to want to use your transfer paper. Now I've cut mine so it's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit easier for me to use, but you'll have plenty in your sheet. You want to put the kind of waxy side down onto your chalk paper, and then you're going to want to put your stencil, your design, on top. Now I found that it helps a lot to use a little bit of tape to keep your stencil in place or your template in place. So I'm just going to use a little bit of washi and it'll help me out. You'll want to have a regular pencil handy in order to trace this pattern onto your chalk paper. I've noticed that as you're tracing, if you give a nice smooth edge and if you spend a little bit of time on your transfer, you'll be happier in the end because the transfer transfers really well, and so you don't want it to be messy, and it'll make it easier for you to follow your pattern when you get to the chalk part. So I'm just simply going on the outside edges of the design. I'm just going to do sunshine for you today so you can see how it works. You'll want to add all the little swashes and swooshes. Now I'm not particularly fond of my handwriting, so this is kind of fun to be able to create a really great chalk art design. And it's somebody else's handwriting that's done it all nice and pretty for me. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to show you what that transfer looks like. So it says sunshine right there. Then you can take your chalk pencil and you'll be able to fill in some of the sections. I really like working with these chalk pencils. It's just like having chalk but in a super fine point. I like to fill in the fat sections, giving a nice smooth stroke. And smoothing it out. Now the transfer looks almost like chalk already, so it's kind of nice. If you miss a little spot, it'll be okay, it'll still show. All right. I like to leave some of the swashes for the end. I feel like I'm more comfortable smoothing things out after I've finished the letters. Almost finished here. All right, and now we have sunshine and chalk. Something that I did as I was creating it was you can actually add a chalked edge to it, and that's really simple. We've provided you with a piece of chalk and you can come in like this. The other thing that you can do is on the thicker parts of your design, you can add a little bit darker dimension by using the chalk. So now you can see my S is just a little bit darker and it can smooth out a little bit there. All right, now here's one of my finished projects. I was able to get all finished. Only took a few minutes to create. And then there's so many fun things you can do with these when you're finished. You can frame them, put them in a little frame and give it away. And you can even put it on a card like this. Isn't that a fun project? There's more projects at hazelruby.com. Thank you.